right, so liberals are enabling Joe Biden and his quote unquote rise. I mean, in the polls, is definitely not over by any stretch. Okay, let's get that clear right up front. Bernie Sanders is still in this thing. He can still win the plurality of the delegates and fight at the convention, and we plan on fighting. But there's a lot of really good videos going around, compilation videos about present-day Joe Biden, and him just showing the classic signs of dementia. The jumbled speech, the stiffness, when you look at Joe Biden's eyes, nobody is home. I'm blown away by that alone. You don't have to listen to what he's saying, although it is disturbing and we should be listening to it. But you just look at that man's eyes and there's nothing there. I'm not saying that to be mean or anything. I look at somebody who is completely vacant, who is on a clear, steep decline with cognitive functions. It's got to be dementia. It's got to be something along those lines. And I'm saying, I'm saying like, wow, you can't miss this stuff. Like, I'm not pointing out some occult activity behind the scenes. It's right there. It's on the debate stage. It's in interviews. He's calling interviewers by other people's names. It's just so right in your face. This is not activity behind the scenes in the least. And I'm thinking, like, what's going on here? I'm like, this is a this is like a self-gaslighting. You have liberals gaslighting themselves that they, like, hey, I'm not seeing it. We gotta beat Trump. Not seeing it. La 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 la. No dementia symptoms. La la. Gotta beat Trump. La la la. Okay. It's complete and utter denial. No one can deny this. Okay. It's so crazy, and I'm thinking, like, there's a story behind that. These years, Trump has lowered the political bar so unbelievably low when it comes to what politicians say in public, what policies they push, and discourse all around the world. So the bar is extremely low right now, and liberals are saying, well, look at Trump and look at Biden. I'd still rather have Joe Biden, who is a shell of his former man, okay, than Donald Trump. Once again, proving to me the bar is so emphatically low that they can look at a shell of a former man, a man who has lost his wits, his cognitive functions, and say, that man is my man. That's how low the political bar is. And throw in, oh, we don't want Bernie Sanders, even though he's the same age as Joe Biden, even though he's the most Democratic candidate in the race, even though, he's doing 5 rallies per day and 2 or 3 interviews. He has all of his cognitive functions, and he's just overall the better candidate on policy. They're saying, no, we'll take that guy. We'll take Dementia Joe because we feel safe, we feel comfortable with Dementia Joe. Whew! Amazing times, friends. These are some amazing times to be alive. I've never thought I would see people act so naive, purposely naive, so dumb and so obvious. And you know what? I'm the naive one. Because back in 2016, I said Trump isn't going to get more than 100 votes. Nobody in the right mind could say that guy has his stuff together. Or just in any sort of general sense, what he's saying, oh, that's cool. Yeah, no. I am the naive one. I'm the naive one because I give people a lot of credit and they don't deserve it. Americans, by and large, don't deserve credit. Liberals and Republicans across the board It's why I'm not one of them. It's why 42% of the country are not Republicans or Democrats. Because we see the most obvious things and will not stand for them. We're not going to go along with your gaslighting in these just most obvious of corrupt, horrible candidates. God. All right, I'm just going to stop there. Anyways, what are you seeing in all this? I've given you my thesis. Let me know what you think about Joe Biden and liberals by and large, how they're thinking. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll meet you in the comments.